Hello, welcome to
And I'm the owner of this 1957 Mercedes 220S Cabriolet.
This is my 1969 Silver Jade Mustang.
I brought a 1970 Nova. It's one of a kind.
All right, so this is a 2015 Turbo S 991.
beautiful car for you guys. Just come inside and check it out.
Hi, I'm Noel here at the Burr Car Show, and here with my 1960 Chrysler 300F. It's a 300F coupe. It's one of a few over 1,200 that were manufactured that year. Very special, very rare car. It's got the 413 cubic inch, 375 horse Chrysler wedge motor. This was the first year of the cross ram induction. The aluminum cross ram manifolds gave it 495 pounds-feet of torque with the dual Carter AFB 4-barrel carburetors. This really gets up and goes. It's 375 horsepower, weighs about 4,300 pounds. Again, this was a very limited production car. They call it the Banker's Hot Rod. 1960. They made somewhere between 9 and 11 of these, or 9 and 15 of these with a 4-speed trans. 5 of them ran at Daytona, 144.9 miles an hour for the flying mile. These were the fastest production cars in 1960. So very special car. It's the first year of Chrysler Unibody. Can open the door for you and show you the swivel seats. The swivel seats were standard on the Chrysler 300 from 59 to 61. You see the Astrodome dash pad. That holds the water temp, the oil pressure, the fuel gauge, and the ammeter. That's electroluminescent. There are no bulbs in that dash pad. They use that from 60 to 62, very high tech. Over here on the left are the push button trans, first gear, second gear drive, neutral, reverse, left turn, right turn. There's no park, so you've got to use the emergency brake. Chrysler didn't put park in their cars until 63. To the right of the steering wheel are the heater controls. If you look down on the console, you'll see the tachometer, and just inside of the tachometer, the power window controls for the 4 side windows. And then back here, you'll see the power window controls in the back console for the rear windows. And the ashtrays, well before I bought the car, and I've had it for about 11 years, it came out of Northern California, but these ashtrays were pretty well used. The car's been restored, but it's been done. The paint job's something over 20 years old. It came out of Northern California, as I mentioned, and was painted out there before it came to Chicago. So it's got the boomerang taillights, and really 1960 is one of the finest design models for the Chrysler. You see the single design line that goes from the tip of the boomerang taillight on the fin all the way to the front fender and wraps around. And it's got the toilet seat deck lid that we call it, the toilet seat trunk. Chrysler called it the flight sweep deck lid. It was a design feature, not function, but it's just a great looking design feature. You know, when I got the car, it needed a complete engine rebuild. It drives great. I drive this car about 8,000 to 10,000 miles a year. In fact, if I open the trunk here a second, You can see this was a year and a half ago. I was out in White Sands, New Mexico. It's up in Mystic, Connecticut. I've got Cruising Buddy with his 61 Chrysler 300G convertible out of the Detroit area. He's an engineer for Chrysler, and we go on a lot of long distance cruises. Last summer we were in Allentown, Pennsylvania together, and down in Bentonville, Arkansas. I'll be driving to Detroit next weekend and seeing him. So this car's, again, on the road a lot. I take it up to back to the 50s show, 12,000 car show in St. Paul, Minnesota. Father's Day weekend the last 3 years. This year, because I'll be in Detroit at a different show called Eyes on Design, I won't be able to make the St. Paul show. But, you know, very special car. The suspension on these, it's a great road car too. The suspension's 40% stiffer than your standard Chrysler, so it's just great road feel, great tracking on the mountain roads. And you see the 300 emblem on the back, and here on the side, and on the hubcaps, inside the gear on the hubcaps. This hubcap design was used for 59 and 60. 59 had the black insert. This is the red for 1960. The coloration on the motor, that's how Chrysler had it for 1960. So, you know, I really try and promote these cars. I'm very active with the Chrysler 300 Club International. We're a club of about 750 people worldwide. These cars are very popular in Scandinavia, also in Sweden. I've got my new windshield and my new dash pad top came from Sweden recently, so those were recently installed. So just try and keep the car looking good and mechanically sound so I can enjoy it on the road.
Live from U.S. Classic Muscle Cars.
Please subscribe to our channel. You're gonna love it.